Hi, guys. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Direk Khanijou. Today, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. The quickest way to learn about me is to go to my website, rbxinvestments.com. This is where I post all my write ups and presentations. I have now written 49 articles, and I hope to put out more content over time. I believe that a collection of well written articles does a much better job of demonstrating someone's knowledge and passion for the subject than any resume will. To make the site more fun and accessible, I have also added a new section which contains my favorite links from around the internet. Before I tell you about myself, I want to start off by saying that I have had many lucky breaks along the way. None of them had anything to do with my ability, intellect, or worthiness. These lucky breaks just sort of happened to me. I really like Matthew McConaughey's idea that if you believe that the world is conspiring to make you happy, then you will get more out of life than you can imagine. All right, I first got interested in investing when I was 19. I had just completed my first year of undergraduate studies at UCL, and I was back in Bangkok for the holidays. I was interning at a department store near home, and to be honest, they didn't really need me there. To make time go by faster, my dad gave me his copy of The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham. Ben Graham was a famous value investor, and I found his book absolutely fascinating. This was also the first time I heard about Mr. Buffett. I immediately caught the investing bug and wanted to learn everything about the subject. After that, I read A Random Walk Down Wall Street, Common Stocks and Uncommon Profits, and One Up on Wall Street. These books gave me a very good foundation, and I still think they are the right books for an investor who is starting out today. However, it wasn't until about 2 years later, and I remember the date, February 19, 2015, that I actually made my first stock market investment. Since then, not a day has gone by where I haven't thought about investments. By the way, one of the best things that happened to me at university was that I became friends with a few fellow value investors. They recommended me excellent books to read, told me to start writing online, and helped me avoid many mistakes I would otherwise have made. Meeting them was another lucky break. After graduating, I headed back to Bangkok. During the first few years, I tried my hand at a few things. My first job was in magazine sales, which lasted 2 weeks. After that, I did some project-based work for a PR and consulting company. I then landed a job at a real estate company where I did M&A and business development work for 1 year. These experiences were all valuable, but I saw something strange. I saw that intelligent and experienced managers don't always make rational business decisions. Mr. Buffett calls it the institutional imperative. Eventually, I decided to join the family business because I wanted independence and also felt that I could make an impact. I think it is important for investors to have some experience running a business. This is because it will make you appreciate just how hard it is to execute at a high level. For example, today I have much more empathy when I see entrepreneurs stumble or make mistakes, because I am also making mistakes. But what I really enjoy doing, and this has been true since I was 19, is to learn about new businesses. The good news is that the investing game is infinitely challenging. I believe that investing is one of the broadest professions because it involves an understanding of so many disciplines such as accounting, microeconomics, psychology, probability, human nature, and so much more. In effect, you're getting paid to follow your curiosity and learn new things. It doesn't get much better than that. I also want to point out that unlike sports, investing is a game where you should be getting better with age. If you look around, you will find many investors who are still active well into their 60s and 70s. So selecting the right game to play early on in life is super important. My goal with rbxinvestments.com and this channel is to provide value, build my brand, and meet interesting people. There's a beautiful Zen-like quote that I want to share. It says that anyone can count the number of seeds in an apple, but very few can count the number of apples in a seed. I think that's beautiful. My own interpretation is that small and insignificant beginnings can lead to big results. That is all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing. Thank you.